I recently had a nice conversation with a parishioner who expressed his concern regarding the future of our church. "It is not what I remember," he said. "I remember the church being filled up with people, we had many more masses on Sunday, and we had many priests saying masses and nuns running our Catholic schools. And now what? Only a few are being ordained to the priesthood, they are closing or merging our churches. I come to Mass on Sunday and the church is half empty. Our young people don't come to church anymore. So what is the future for our church?" he asked. "What should we do to make our church strong and vibrant as it used to be before?" After this conversation, I started asking myself, is this then really the end of our church? Is the church slowly dying? What can we do to save it? And then I came across Jesus' parable that can be found in this Sunday's Gospel reading. Jesus said to the crowds, "This is how it is with the kingdom of God. It is as if a man were to scatter seed on the land, and would sleep and rise night and day, and through it all the seed would sprout and grow, he knows not how. Of its own accord the land yields fruit, first the blade, then the ear, then the full grain in the ear." That's it. We must keep trust in God's providence. We need to leave it to God. We can't sit around doing nothing and only complain about the current situation of our church, no. No, we can't simply stop praying for our church and for good and holy vocations to the priesthood and to the religious life. We must act now. We must keep planting the seeds, like praying for vocations, as I said, but also encouraging our young people to listen to God's voice. Go to church, say to others that we will pray for them, receive the sacraments, support charity programs and missions, be good to others, be humble, keep faith in God, and don't give up, even if everybody around would try to discourage you from practicing your faith. Those are good seeds that we are planting, and then leave it to God. Trust in God and keep faith in Him, because it is exactly like in the parable. It is as if a man were to scatter seed on the land and would sleep and rise night and day, and through it all the seed would sprout and grow, he knows not how. We know how. God takes care of everything. Our Catholic Church has been in bigger trouble and danger than now, and it still exists because God takes care of it. We can't abandon our faith, we can't abandon our church. Our mission is to support it always and in many different ways. However, the rest is in God's hands. Trust Him, keep faith. Work during the day and God will make it grow when you are asleep. He knows what He is doing. It is like a mustard seed that when it is sown in the ground is the smallest of all the seeds on the earth. But once it is sown, it springs up and becomes the largest of plants and puts forth large branches so that the birds of the sky can dwell in its shade. So let's go to work and God bless you.